Hello, 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 soul travelers. I wanted to show you what I foraged for just the other day. Can you see that? These are wood's ear mushrooms, or also known as jelly mushrooms. They have a jelly-like texture. As you can see, they're very almost rubbery or jelly-like. They can bend. They can do all kinds of things. And these are really great. They're used a lot in a lot of different Asian cultures and cuisines. And they put them in soups or soup bases like ramen as well. And so today I had a few. This is the biggest one that I have. Look how big it is. I had a few of these and I put them in my soup that I had. I don't have any ramen right now, but I really wanted to, I do want to try it in ramen. What I did was I boiled a couple for 5 minutes in hot water, and then I cut them up. And when I was cutting them up, what I realized is that they do have that jelly texture. So when I was cutting them, what I thought about was not only would they be really good to use as an additive for your soup bases or for your ramens, or you can also make them into like pickled salads as well, but to use them as a substitute for octopus and squid. In my culture, we love ceviche. I have used heart of palm many a times for my vegan ceviche. But I think this would be a really cool way to have that squid texture or that octopus texture that we sometimes have in Caribbean ceviche. I wanted to show you guys. You can see that it's very transparent, so it's very thin but also very rubbery in texture. It's so amazing how similar plants are to the human body. And if you look at it, it does look like an ear. So this would be the top of the ear. We've got the earlobe, and then we have the ear canal right through there. How crazy. How crazy is that? Look at this. They're so cool, and they have so many amazing benefits too. I'm going to list them on the screen so you guys can see all the goodness that these beautiful mushrooms, these fungi, provide for us. And maybe you can start working with them within your own diet if you want to experiment with your cooking, or just have better knowledge of the fungi that may be growing around you. So these mushrooms are known for growing on elder trees, and I got a good amount. I left some gifts in the forest. I had some apples with me and I put them in the spots where I chose to pick, leaving plenty behind so that they can grow and flourish even more. And I had some today and I have just a few left, and I'm going to be eating them throughout the week. They can stay fresh for up to a week if you have them in a paper towel that is completely wet, so it keeps them nice and cool, just like their cozy habitat in the forest. And if you have them in the fridge, wrap in a wet paper towel, then they should stay good for about a week. For myself, I'll probably use them tomorrow, if not tomorrow and the next day as well, because again, I only have a few left. But it rained a couple days ago, so I was so excited to see what mushrooms were able to bloom out of that very short rain. There were 2 trees where I found these wood ear mushrooms, and I also found some turkey's tail as well. So I gathered a bit of that and I dehydrated it, and now I have some of that for when I want to make some tea for myself as well. And it smells so... Turkey's tail has such a distinct smell for a fungi. It almost has like it has that earthy smell, but it's almost like coffee smell as well. So I can see why it's such a big hit to have turkey's tail and other mushrooms as a coffee substitute, because some of them, when they are dehydrated and then they're ground, they have that earthy smell that we associate with coffee as well. I wanted to hop on here I wanted to show you guys my little friends. They're so cute and wobbly and wiggly, and they are just packed full of minerals and nutrients and fiber and protein and so many other things that I'm going to share with you guys. If you like to just journey in your woods, go after a nice rain, and if you find moss, there is a good chance that there is mushrooms nearby. So if you live somewhere where there's a lot of mossy area, it doesn't always have to be mossy, but moss really shows how well hydrated an area is. And where there's moss, there might be some mushrooms nearby, either laying on the ground, growing from the ground, on a fallen branch, or if you're lucky, they are on a tree that is dead or dying. So go into your forest, know what you're doing before you forage for anything, but just to be curious and to see what's out there. There could be so many medicines literally right in your backyard, wherever your nearest woods area is, wherever your nearest park is. I imagine there's medicine growing all around us, and even the dandelions that you see in the sidewalk or at your near park, those are medicine too. As long as they haven't been touched with any harmful chemicals, you can pick those babies up. Again, I wanted to just introduce you guys to these really cool mushrooms. They are so unique in their flavor, their texture, and what they do for our bodies. Not only do they have physical benefits, but they also have a load of medicinal benefits as well. Go outside, enjoy nature, be friends with nature, learn something new, connect with nature. She is there to guide us, feed us, and allow us to be whole and well. I will see you guys next time.